watching AMAZE television. You're watching AMAZE television. You're watching AMAZE television.
Now the way this for register your Q Money account to Salone payment switch. Use your Q cell phone and dial *323#. Press 7 for go to the Salone payment switch. Press 1 now for the national payment switch. In safe, enter your surname. Enter your first name. Now enter the term where you born. Begin with the year, then the month, then the date. Press 1 if you're a man, or press 2 if you're a woman. Now press 1 for done the register process. Q Money, keep an eye on.
Every day, the world wakes up to you. Millions of people are getting ready for you. For shopping, travel expenses, utility bills, trade, and commerce. If we all have wishes, then what is your financial transaction wish?
I'd like to have a choice.
I'd like convenience.
I'd like to pay for goods and services on the go.
I'd like to pay utility bills on the go. Out of credit and data, buy some mobile top-up, still on my phone. Oops, light out, I'll buy some ETSA, still on my phone.
I'd like to make payment from my account to another account through my mobile phone.
As a CEO of a company, I would like my staff to receive their salaries through bulk e-payment without the risk of transporting cash.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Corpo does it all.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Corpo. Think of it as
Money when you're close to home and when you're away from home for unexpected expenses, and money for those times when cash fails.
If you can dream it, you can become it. If you can imagine it, you can achieve it.
Rokel Commercial Bank SIM Corpo is all you need.
Good morning and welcome to AMAZE Television Channel 32 and all with social media angles them we the broadcast from, and me na Kevin Lamin Lamdo. This na the second edition of Focus Salone for this week, and we wise word the come from Yvette Roy Johnson we say push yonder better pass empty bed. I don't know what he mean by that, but you go figure it out. And welcome again to we program. According to the statistics from Statistics Salone, it say more than 50% of the population of Sierra Leone na woman them. When they say woman na a strong force na Salone. And the one that we sabi development business also say woman them can strong behind development business. Where with now all this we look at, we will say we can examine the role of women them. And today, we're at the 25th of November 2025, now the International Day for Eliminate Violence Against Women them. Eliminate mean for let people in tap for do bad thing them to women them. So now a day for celebration or for commemoration. We will know after this short break.
imagination is rising in Sierra Leone, a place where every girl is prepared to dream beyond limits, to build with wisdom, and to lead with excellence. L.A.W.Y.E.R.S Academy, an all-girls STEM boarding school, opened its doors this 2025-2026 academic year. And now, the vision goes further on your screen. Join Team L.A.W.Y.E.R Academy as we share the vision, the inspiration, and the innovation shaping the future of girls' education. This is Ignite Her Future, the L.A.W.Y.E.R Academy show, coming soon on AMAZE TV.
Welcome back. And for April, look how they commemorate this day na Salone. I get Davida Peacock-Sawyer, when at the Secretary General for lawyers na Salone. And lawyers get a meaning when na L.A.W.Y.E.R.S. So we go start first for make Davida tell you something about lawyers, what it really mean and what they stand for, before we can look inside one short video where now for joint President Bio we say we for fight against illegal drug in the country. Illegal drug done the embargo, and the president don't put measures in place where the security forces themselves they use and communities themselves they use for fight illegal drug. We get small pandemic video, then they watch, let yourself see what's in the go on.
History has been made again as thousands of people flooded the streets of McKinney City, live at the heart of the Bombali district of Sierra Leone, to welcome Her Excellency Dr. Fatima Madabio, the First Lady of the Republic of Sierra Leone and President of the Organization of African First Ladies for Development, in a grand and emotional reception ahead of this year's November 18 commemoration. Bike riders, traders, youths, people with disability, private sector workers, community leaders, and citizens from both the political and non-political sectors turned out in extraordinary numbers to celebrate her remarkable achievements in Sierra Leone, across Africa, and those on the global stage. Many described her as a champion for women, children, and vulnerable groups, as a national inspiration. This year's commemoration will include the national launch of the Kush Awareness Raising Campaign, an urgent intervention targeting the rising abuse of Kush among Sierra Leonean youths. Residents interviewed said their support is rooted in the First Lady's courage, her developmental work, and her unrelenting commitment to protecting women, children, and vulnerable groups. Today's reception in McKinney stands as a powerful demonstration of public admiration and gratitude for a First Lady whose work continues to inspire the nation and capture global attention. Once again, Dr. Fatima Madabio remains a legend.
So this now from whose side is?
This are from number 6
from this side. This now from Malamatomo Street.
Yes, sir.
Where is?
Arresting officer over here.
This now from down.
Plenty thank you for watching the video and know say things they happen for fight illegal drug na Salone. Now, I come to my studio guest, Davida Peacock-Sawyer. How this day come about and how lawyers connect for commemorate the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women.
Okay. Excuse me. Thank you. First of all, lawyers, like you say earlier, na an acronym. We mean legal access through women yearning for equality rights and social justice. Now a female organization we comprise of female lawyer them na Salone. We so many years back we founding members then be recognize there is a gap between we male counterparts and we so then come together and form lawyers. And lawyers they cater for vulnerable women and girls with the render free legal assistance, we include court representation for women and girls them, vulnerable one them. And we also engage in advocacy, with the advocates to women them, they know their rights, we make them the man themselves know certain things and they will not right for do to women them and all. And we also down the engage in key legal reforms them na Salone. So now, for answer your question, how does they come about? This day na United Nations General Assembly na set them aside. It set aside November 25 for raise awareness. The idea for raise awareness globally, let the world know say some women them they suffer violence, domestic violence, sexual violence, and other forms of violence. So now a day we celebrate we commemorate them globally. And United Nations set them aside in the year 1999. And historically it came about I think in 1960 now Dominican Republic where them be killed three women activists them where be the raise them voice so still they will not be rights in the country. And then dictator them be get by then be assassinate them. So in honor of their sacrifice and their bravery, now I make the United Nations set aside this particular day, now also the death anniversary of the woman day. So now be a huge violence against women when them perpetrate on that day. So this day just apt for them we highlight the violence the way women then still the face so many years later.
Okay, so now how Salone want for commemorate this particular day with Una involved?
Well, like I say, now a global activity. Now they will they celebrate globally, and Salone are part of the global community. We don't sign, we not signatory to so many treaties and agreements. We stand for protect women them and girl picking them. So because of that, we join the global space for commemorate this day. And I believe say we get the Ministry of Gender Affairs when they champion this day, and Salone gets other partner them like United Nations and other NGO them where themselves get the way they celebrate them. One of we when for say we self na partner to the government now for join with voice and raise awareness, put we voice to the campaign and make we voice go far and wide and let we know say certain things then they happen to women. We're not supposed for they happen to women them.
Okay, I see, although you're not a lawyer, you're supposed to wear black, yes, you wear the black, but I see you get some pink badge now. So tell me about this badge, I Connect.
Now purple, so my organization we're not lawyers because today now also the start of the 16 days of activism and now also the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women. So in solidarity to all women them, for sure say we stand with women them, now make we all decide for wear purple or get something purple, whatever it is, you must get something with that purple where they represent with solidarity to women them where they go through this abuse.
Okay, so now we dey talk about violence. And plenty people say violence so now for fate or now for beat person. Now remember, categorize this violence first before the member how for even eliminate them. Give the categories of violence where women then they suffer.
Okay, yes. Then the way you talk so now one major one we call them physical violence where you see any beat person. We also get to sexual violence where then it happen to stranger them and surprisingly it happen with you and your partner. Statistically, 61% of women them, when a married woman them, they suffer violence from the man them, the husband them. Imagine the one way supposed to protect them and defend them, that they suffer violence from them. So we get the domestic violence, we get the sexual violence, we get the violence to to picking them as well.
You mean girl picking them?
Girl picking them, yes, where they sexually penetrate them, and then they force them to early marriage, and then they subject them to the FGM. Those are all forms of violence because they go against human rights, fundamental human rights then.
Okay, well, like, who don't categorize them so now? What's a suggestion? Just go about for the elimination because this is not a big day set aside. You don't call the history from the 1960 take come. What's really don't happen now for this elimination because you don't categorize them, and we really see all my way they look now no say something they go on either in a household or in neighborhood we not right with the way the opposite sex they treat woman, and even how woman self they treat the copy woman themselves. So what's in the elimination strategy them where they in place or which one they employ?
So basically, it's nothing we don't entrench in with society.
What you say entrench? That means to say it's done inside
Tigi. It's done inside Tigi when inside with society. We don't do in a society for years where it's like say to no offense to you, but so we compliment it's like say we are the lesser version of them.
Of course,
yes. So then they don't deal. Some people they don't born inside that kind of society. They don't go into it is part of them now. It is their makeup. So for tap that kind of thing, they're not easy. Not gonna be one time. Not gonna be over 5, 10, 15 years.
Yeah, we know that, but there should be a strategy.
Yes, the strategy
will
now
lay
more
up
campaign.
and una self for localize that strategy.
Now more campaign. We get for go more and talk. Now talk we get for the talk. Make people are aware. And then we not just concentrate on the woman no more. We also they go to because most of this violence they're against women. Now that they perpetrate them, now man them. So we get for go down to the man and let themselves no say some of the things that they do not okay. So that's just now one way then they will go for tap and one strategy then they for go down for find the roots cause of harm and try for tackle them. Yes.
Yeah, many times we get organizations like UN Women. They don't try for talk to man them. We plenty me don't go workshop them. And plenty man themselves don't aware now say women are not lesser people, but they are like partners in development, we all don't know. But una na lawyer them. This talk, not solve the problem. Why una no go use other measures them? Because the legal part of it also, they say kill dog, na dog, yeah, let dog no say die day. So people for no say offenses then they now we don't establish where you violence against women. So what you say?
Yes, so laws then they not to just talk no more with the talk. Laws then the laws then they take effect. We get the Domestic Violence Act, we criminalize man or anybody for beat woman. So we get the Sexual Offences Act as well, where they criminalize rape and sexual penetration of a child. We get the L.W.E.R.S Act recently, where they amplify woman place in society. So not to just talk no more with the talk. There are legal reforms then where they go on. And like you say, UN Women, other partners, them lawyers, we self the land with voice, we represent women and for free. So these are some of the things that we do for tap the violence against women.
Okay, so today now we want to commemorate this day. Any pact set up event day we go happen on just this campaign for go and talk because some man we pass here come here.
But like I said earlier, today is the start of 16 days of activism. So from today, when I 25, when also the International Day for the Elimination of Violence Against Women, it's December 10. We also now Human Rights Day. So from now to December 10, you get for 10, you get for the L.W.E.R.S, you get for the C events where we raise awareness, where we sensitize people, where we advocate, where we push for more. So not to just today no more. We get a whole calendar of events that we don't put aside for commemorate the 16 days of activism.
Okay, we get any recent or clear statistics where they show about abused women in Sierra Leone, or if, including girl child also, where they fall? We get clear statistics.
Okay, so the one where I think say clear, na the Sierra Leone demographic and Health Survey, yes. I think that was done in 2019. Of course, that's not in a long term, so I should say we need the recent one. But yeah, then they should say, again, statistics say from age 15 to 49, 62% of women then they suffer violence. It could be sexual or violent.
And that's
domestic.
Huge.
It's high.
That's huge because it passed 50%.
Yes, it passed 50%. Our population are like 51%. And then 61% of them women that they suffer violence. That is huge. And for any country develop, we need for empower we women them, not for the subject them to inhumane treatment them. Imagine 61%. That is high. And this is unacceptable.
Yes, there is something again where culturally, whether a wrong or right, I'm not able to determine it now, but let's just bring a scenario. There is this idea that man, when you marry the woman, you for control him, you for discipline him, and everything. So there are situations where woman ambog, if you go lay complaint to in mother-in-law and father-in-law, then can say let the woman lay down, make the man give her 6 courts or something like that. Or when man beats a woman, then we say, this man na good man, na strong man, he discipline, and not they take kalu na house. This na another line where they entrench, like when you talk, say, they make like you don't think in a society, say, man for belief, say, if you're not disciplining a woman, then we look at as a lesser man in the society. How they can for break that particular tradition day?
Well, you're right. There is a thin line between discipline and violence. Discipline is described for correct somebody we don't do something wrong.
And in the process.
But when it comes to violating this person in fundamental human rights, then you don't cross the line. That is no longer discipline, that is violence.
So it's not the fundamental human rights.
So you watch. So when you want for discipline or when you want for consider as it being discipline, you watch them. They don't broke any law. They don't violate human rights. I don't offend government. So when you answer all the question and if the answer is yes, then a violence, not a discipline. And then you don't book the law and you're supposed to face the law. So I don't believe say man for beat woman, no matter what you do, no. There are other forms of discipline.
Well, okay, so you say there are some form of discipline. What about a discipline where man go say, okay, this woman, so and see them say no for beat woman, and they beat her. But this, and they feed them for 1 week. What you go say to that?
That is self-not violence because you don't you don't violate rights. That is psychological. There is also another form of if I not the give money, I not the give chop money, I not the give anything. That is also economical violence.
Oh, what about you say okay and see them say okay I dey feed them, but this I dey lock her now it go work free now make it get chance for go to party the locker inside house.
Well, then the in was because you don't limit in freedom. We provided for in the constitution.
But so if the man say okay television day DVD day all things inside.
You're not supposed for limiting freedom. Then you decide for once for sit down us and watch television. If you not want for sit down us and watch television, you not get no rights for stop and for go side one for go.
Okay, before we can look some set of videos there now, I just want to let you talk to woman them as well as man them, look them at their face and tell them this day, today the 25th of November, and tell them what's wrong for make Lebanon the perpetrate violence against women and how women themselves will get a solution to this problem. Tell them now.
Okay, today, na the 25th of November, we na the International Day of the Elimination of all forms of violence against women, and we gonna picking them. So we don't talk this thing for a while. As a man, you're supposed to protect women. Now you're supposed for defend them from anything. Not so you're back supposed for violating rights and make you feel less of yourself in a society. So this day now there way for no say if you don't do them, it's not the same way for stop. Because if they look at you, the law not go take them light with you. And as woman also, you're not supposed for day in an abusive situation. If you think say you didn't have some side way, then you violate your rights. You speak up. There are so many places you can go. You can go to the police. You can come to you can go to other organizations. Then where the fights for women and girl picking them. So I'm not think say you're supposed to maintain that culture of silence. You for speak up and end violence.
Well, when you say if you can't we, that means say lawyers.
Lawyers.
So you got to tell people how accessible una be, who say una day, and how person go access una.
Oh, we're very accessible. We office there na 11 Pacific states. We na Freetown.
Na the central part of Freetown.
The central part of Freetown, yes.
Any contact number?
Yes, we get the contact number. And we also get the email address.
Okay, but you will left that one day for before the program they end.
Okay.
But now, Fambu, you can't look video for just make you get some awareness about what's in the gun. Watch the video then, and you self go judge for yourself.
I'm a lawyer, and I belong to an organization where they call L.W.E.R.S. Now, female lawyer, then they come together for form this organization here. So. And this organization here, so we there for protect women and girl picking them, and also boy picking them when they suffer from sexual violence, and then they give free legal aid for let we help for protect una. So today we there also for talk about sexual offenses them. I don't know if una don't hear about sexual offense. Okay, I know una don't hear about them anyways. Sexual offenses then are they offense or they acts them where boy picking they do to girl picking or where girl picking they do to boy picking where involve sexual. So we get for example rape. Rape is a sexual offense. Sexual penetration is sexual offense. Sexual harassment is sexual offense. Sexual assault is sexual offense back. So when I picking them and picking the act the Lord don't say they for protect girls them and men, women and boys them from then sexual violence they are we presidents don't talk about and not be cover all side. So now I make them become with 2019 act so they can cover outside the act then they not cover. So then laws they are then they for punish anybody where they see they commit any of their offense they are we get to do sexual harassment. We go to this marriage where they below 18 years. It's supposed to not reach 18 years and above. For ladies lawyers to be applicable to both the husband and wife. Then they also they tell you say you need for give consent. Both parties, them the husband and wife, then supposed to agree, say yes, they want to do this particular marriage so. And then forget witnesses. They can either be parents or guardians who will witness this particular marriage so. And in a situation where the parents or the guardian are not able to give them consent, when then and in that reason they unreasonable, those of us say they get a tangible reason where they will say, oh yes, now because of this reason, we no want to consent to this marriage. Then the magistrate or local government chief administrator of that particular community there, who say the marriage they take place, he can give consent on their behalf. Then the law they also say nobody when we don't marry under Christian marriage.
Well, Fambul, what will they talk about? You don't see an now, lawyers then they reach out and you don't pick sense by some of the things the way you don't hear. Before we go a short break, let I hear from you. So with all the activities there where we don't see they go on, that means when they go in our communities, schools, and other places, them when they sensitize. In just 30 seconds, what are the level of awareness of women they now we when they talk with?
Okay, so before now, we're not going to say don't get awareness, but there not been no say. People in the way ready for fets for them. Someone know you right, but then so you say I not get money for go fetch me kids. But I know say people in the like we where the fets for them for free. This the link the videos them we wanna just watch. Now we think we gonna apply na Moyamba and Cambia and we gonna add to reach communities them and try for engage school picking them, community stakeholders them just for we able for raise awareness, advocate for women them. Let them know say violence against women not to the way any for stop.
So because of the move, then they una believe say una level of intervention it makes some sense.
Yes, it makes so much sense and with the gain. I think we get what we want because people need to become aware now. If you notice, say there is an increase in the reports of gender-based violence, then because we voiced and don't go far, people are not aware of their rights them. So first time, wasn't they tolerate first? Now they're not tolerate them again because they know it is wrong, and then they come out now to the right channel them for making reports, so that sensing they not will continue for the Apona society, so we woman and we girl picking them.
Okay, so let we go a short break now, and when we come back, we can delve now into some very serious issues them where they affect the fight against violence against women in the country. Short break.
Hello?
Yeah, hello?
Yeah, me party what's up?
Maria, I get gist for you.
All time you get gist. Now it's gist now you get.
Oh, I don't get enough to pop now, so I don't be able to tell you all the thing. You gotta tell me what QCell, one QCell something.
You mean QCell talk boku boku?
Exactly.
Me party you get late feeling.
With QCell Talk Boku Boku package, you dey enjoy all in one bundle. Just dial *303# and get 12-minute QCell to QCell call, 640 megabytes for browse, and unlimited SMS for just 35 leons. E no tap there o. QCell gets the other one dem wey na 25 leons, 15 leons, 7 leons, 5 leons and 2.5 leons package dem. And then sef dey come with voice call, data and SMS wey you go use for talk boku, browse langa one and send plenty SMS all day.
QCell, Salone Pride.
In the heart of Sierra Leone's dynamic rhythm, Rocal Commercial Bank is your beat to a brighter financial future. We're not just a bank, but we're your financial partner committed to your success. We've got the financial tools you need to rise higher. Our team is here to serve you with speed and a smile because your time matters to us. So, are you ready to unlock financial prosperity? Highlighting key banking services such as Keke loans, Combra account, fixed deposits, SME loans, internet and corporate banking, from savings that grow your dreams to loans that fuel your ambitions. Demonstrating fast and friendly customer service. Showcasing cutting-edge banking technology and ATMs. Access your money anytime, anywhere with our state-of-the-art technology and a network of ATMs. Our Rocal SimCopper app puts banking in your hands, where you can pay for EDSA, Afri Money, Orange Money, and pay bills including school fees and make transfers to other bank accounts. Remember, you can also experience Rocal e-banking today. Then join us now. Visit any of our branches or explore our website. Rocal Commercial Bank, your bank of choice.
Welcome back to your favorite program, Focus Salone, where they come to you from AMAZE Television on channel 32. Sorry, and all we social media platforms them, AMAZE TV SL, and me na Kevin Lamilamdo, and I still get Davida Peacock-Sawyer from Lawyers inside the studio. And remember, say today, now the 25th of November, we internationally set aside for the elimination of violence against women. And even the girl child self don't fall inside her circumstances. And we don't get good conversation for establish the background of the day, what lawyers they do for support the day. And now we go to the nitty-gritty, we really they unbug the fight for eliminate violence against women them in a salon. So now, I want to bring you now to some very practical issues them where they happen. People then feel to say violence against women them, na man no more they commit. Women themselves in some way they perpetrate violence against them women. For example, their stepmama or their men picking where they to mama where they men them, then get some way where they deal with them picking in the way na violence. Sometimes they send them for go sell water. We get 20 million water for go sell. We come na 15 million bring come. He said that 5 if you not bring until you know the hit na he go lock on a door, he go left on a treat and all that. Those also are violences. Una they make people aware about that because those are the things them where they make man now take advantage of that vulnerable people because they don't neglect and sort of neglect of a child or a girl child or a woman. Now part of the violence when they talk about and highlight on the one in the back.
Okay, yes, you're correct. Violence against women them, not so just by man them no more. They also they happen between women them. But a more prevalent among the man them. So I look like the man them you know with the amplify. Yes, it's more prevalent and it's more widespread. And when you compare the statistics, the percentage not too high of women they violate women. But yes, you're right. The relationship between mama and picking them, step picking them. Now make we get the Child Rights Act we cover that side. So then says the one that is different forms of violence where you expose the picking to harsh conditions them. For instance, if I go school, you send them for go sell. There's law against that the way we the na case then the way we defend. So if the applicant they feel neglect or in that kind of situation, they can reach out to lawyers or other organizations and say we defend for them. But yes, violence against women by women themselves they happen, but not as rampant as the one where man the perpetrates against women then.
Okay. Well, now, woman they say una aware or say una self dey inside this business here because so woman they really self the bully. Even we get a situation where woman they self the perpetrate violence against even the husband them or the partners them, although the scale a low like I talk. Yes. But we can forget the awareness say yes, a wrong is a wrong and not for do to woman them. But again, I want to bring you now to classical situations them where salon mania don't open for see how violence they go against some people. Now, for example, una now an icon. They know a lesser way. Una don't become an icon for champion woman issues them, especially within the framework of the national laws. And una they advocate for policy change and the legal frameworks and all the rest of it. Kudos to una. But people in the look at say, una so elitist. Una sabi book, una wear glasses, una sit inside posh car them, so una not too accessible to the ordinary woman na salon. So defend Dandiba.
Okay, first of all, Dandy not entirely correct because you don't see who say we the go na add to each community them. I remember when we team go with president and with treasurer and the secretariat, we staffed in the secretariat, very committed and other working people them. They left their comfort zone and a free tongue. Go na add to each community them. I remember we get one meeting online one day with the president and the go. If you say the road bad, the road so terrible, but then go reach to them. We'll not just limit them. So don't have free tongue like how you say na the posh motoka them or wear we glasses and we suit them. No, we wear we crocs or we slippers and then we wear polo and jump na streets and go advocate and go reach this woman them. And one of the other we did one for reach them. Now where would they ask? So they talk the language with them sabi. When we go upline, we different people where they talk the language with them, they understand. So we're not just there no more now we fancy offices them and they talk about violence or women empowerment. No, we they go na the ground, we they reach, we they touch all side for touch. We're gonna add to reach communities them and try for sensitize people them and spread the word. Say violence against women and girls, it is unacceptable and not a place in our society and it's not supposed for the happen.
Okay, so David, I'd like to draw your attention to some practical examples there of women them where they get problem with violation of their rights them, where plenty salon people and they see, then they hear them story, then they observe everything. But I know they see too much of lawyers appear there for talk for the woman. For example, we've been got a situation of our hunt. Everybody been saying a popular woman will be get some issues with the laws and it don't solve actually. But we don't see lawyers come and pronounce themselves. We don't see a situation of police officer Miracle Man who himself been get issues with former employers within the Salone police. We don't see Unakande. Then of course recently we see they are doing a Jamiu saga. They go. We know the area about Suna. So please, let's get some insight. If the area they won't get interest of, or when I just left them say let them solve themselves.
Okay, so we mandate now for help vulnerable women and girls. The keyword here now vulnerable.
Vulnerable. When you say vulnerable, what do you mean?
Vulnerable now people that were able for access justice easily by themselves. They need help. Where sometimes that makes sometimes this violence against women don't go on for so long because so many people already perpetrating violence here so too not able for access justice
by themselves.
Yes, by themselves.
Okay.
So now they we kind side, now we fall. So if you think say your rights don't be violated, what do you for do? Now for reach out. Now make from all the talk I say or you can reach out to we or other woman organization them will not just go and go take case. in law, we get an equity maximum. We say the law not the aid busybody, the law not the assist busybody. You know, for be busybody. You know, for just I don't say we offer free legal assistance, but then we not go for some free lawyer. You understand what
I don't understand.
Yes.
Well,
so
unless you are approached.
Yes, unless we are approached. So you mentioned our aunts. Our aunts be getting lawyer them for afford lawyer.
Okay, we're in a fall for the fall.
Yes, because
okay,
no reach out so we. Mira says na situation where not only in one don't they go through them. So many women they don't go through them in society. Some of them don't reach out to we and we don't lend we voice to them one day. But like I say, not reach out to we. That not mean say we not for lend we voice to. So the issues them we surrounding women we find in the situation at Mira in kind situation, we the lend we voice to them. But then we not go just go take up a matter like that because not reach out to we. For the Edwina, I cannot comment further. I'm sorry because now we clients. You say we know you not on the CW. No, we don't represent Edwina. We represent now both the criminal matter we get and the civil matter. So now we clients we partner with advocate. We are they really now with the lead counsel. So we partner with them. So I cannot comment much on Edwina because like I say now we clients and we get the client's lawyer privilege, so I cannot go more into that.
Okay, so what you observe, it's like say lawyers una na that benevolent group we na the work una know the to brag for let people know. But in the way of awareness raising, at some point I would advise you, this is just a free consultation in terms of communication. Una get an outreach person where go make like communities they know say una available for vulnerable people, and when once una intervene na vulnerable people in situation, I think when I forget the dashboard, we wanna get for the recording thing and at some point in time, when I go to tell people and so let people know say even if they contact you now, there is surely going to be results because when I get forget the dashboard, we wanna go present to people and let them know say let them not just go to una no wanna go know them business, they whole thing left me.
Okay, so we not lawyer them. We're not just any organization. We not lawyer them, and one of we duties as lawyer now for protects we clients them. Whatever happened between we and them, if it be secret, if it be it's covered by privilege. We cannot just come and disclose them to the public. No, not so if it be. So we always did like I said, we get outreach people. Then we PR team very vibrant and all. So we tell people and say we then also sign that this way for reach we. And then when you reach to we did do what we supposed for. But I don't mean say we get for come and cancel the public waiting don't pass. As soon as you approach we don't talk with clients and whatever we do they covered by privilege. So not to we place for beginning to announce back to the world what thing we don't do for we clients. That we, by doing that we break the privilege.
Yeah, but this world now would on the information driven world.
It is true, but
and
at the
people
same time
for no success.
We shall get with ethics, we professional ethics, so we need for maintain. Like I say, we're not just any organization. But I'm telling you, we presence being felt, you're gonna the courtroom them. Now the major said that no presence need for be felt. We're gonna courtroom them, we did it for represent women them. You're gonna communities them, you will go upline. Not about lawyers, yes. We get with legal clinic, they will give free legal advice them. We go to the stakeholders them, the chief them, the paramount chief them. We reach to people them. So also necessary we presence it be really felt there. And with this what you do, this media tour and all of that, it help for amplify, we place in society. Just because we know they can tell, like I say, success story, you know, mean say we know did it and we not done do the work. Just that number we need for maintain the professional ethics.
Okay, sometimes I will need me service for let me go to do the propagation for that.
No, we get like I said, we get a very vibrant PR team. Oh, we are vibrant.
No, I'm just joking. So let's just take some text messages then. Let you hear what other people in the think about you now. Lawyers, you've been around for a long time now. I didn't even know that you are still at Percival Street. Kudos to what you are doing. I think that in a commemoration will come from somebody. Now just a number just show, a name not show at all. Then there is somebody where they talk say, lawyers, you have to do more to make your presence felt. Even us at Godrich, we cannot boast of seeing your presence because there are many violations going on in these our areas, especially these new building areas. Okay, I think it talks outside in the bill, please, the newly. Okay, that now another case we'll get for can discuss about. I think we will take them because you get for answer to them. Don't this other person say we at L.W.Y.E.R.S it is difficult for us to see a lawyer less to talk about interacting with them. Develop and say develop and say for see lawyer self na work. And then at the Western area we talk about so this one they come out from Alpha, when at the central part of Freetown, we talk say kudos to the work you guys are doing. We never knew that this day was set aside for awareness. No, not awareness. This is elimination actually for violence against women. But kudos for it, and I think that the last one we'll take for now. I want to just comment on them particular and forget about the kudos when don't give una and go to the
well,
difficult one.
I tell the Texas them plenty thank you. That means that they take interest in what we do. So for the person we say from God reach, they know the Siri. The thing is we cannot be in every place at the same time. We are limited. Resources wise, we are limited. I tell you this now, we only get one vehicle. We mean say if we dey na Hastings, for example, we cannot be at Godich, we cannot be at L.W.E.R.S.
Okay.
If we dey Moyamba, we cannot be at Karine, we cannot be at Kainlao. So we are limited. So now that make we the call on partners, donor partners for come and help for fund some of our activities there. There's so much we want for them, especially this new executive lawyers get. We're so vibrant and want for work, and want for create legacy, and want for left we footprints and all. But we are limited, we are constrained. So if anybody they watch, we what like what we do and want for support, you can support me in any way. Sometimes stationary, you can say, or you go support me with 100 liters of fuel, or the maintenance of a vehicle for this week, or sometimes you go pay we rent for we, or pay we staff for we for this month. So anyway, support, or you fund some of the activities then where we do.
Okay, Davida, after this talk, we talk, so they give you voice because you don't can do good adverts in this place also. But let's go to
now
the other.
For reach every community, so everybody go get.
Yeah, let's go to the other text message where the person talk about
L.W.E.R.S. Yes, like I said, the same thing. We cannot be in all the places at the same time. So if we get the resources where we want to establish legal clinic them. Now all the corners of Salone, any person we want for let's see lawyers representative, but we are limited.
Okay, and see you appeal for support. Sorry,
yes,
they appeal for support and all
yes.
the rest of it. I think some of we get communication strategies them go reach out and we self go lend there, and because
we appreciate that.
Me self na he for she champion.
Oh,
I will proudly say that.
Thank
but that
Thank
does not withstand. We will see her and talk about her.
Okay.
But now let's just banter a bit because this day they honor now. I know say the Ministry of Gender and Children's Affairs, when the government in own instead will do something. Una get any intention in the future, even right now, for even partner with them or for go na the functions them. Allow all just go there at the same page so that we all go able for eliminate this thing as soon as the country.
Yes, we are partners. Anybody, any departments or institution or parasita where they for woman and girl picking them, where they for justice for woman and girl picking them. Now we partner them. So any period if we available. Of course, the Ministry of Gender Affairs. Now there are partners. Whenever we get events, we call them. They can come. They will send representative. And I think so at the same time, when they get events, they can call. We will send representative.
How una and the police? Because this is the big thing. Because the police they see a lot of violence against women, injustice against women, and all the rest of it. And on the other hand, themselves at times can be perpetrators.
The police then we close body them because most times now they are the first points of contact for these victims or survivors. So then we partner with them. Sometimes now they add to which community will not they all side. Now them they give you this information. Say, oh, some case there so where somebody dog rape this 5-year-old picking, or some case there so where this man don't beat him with, and then we can send we representative then. So we are we in the police there, we they work hand in hand for ensure say we end violence against women. They are partners.
Okay, so now we'll come back to another situation where the hunter becomes the hunted. We are in people away for protect women. Them, for example, the police can get a problem by either neglect of their duty or sometimes a policeman self-perpetrate, violence against maybe people within in custody, when are women, or something go amiss. How una, because now una body them, how una go intervene because people ain't going for them.
Now that is a sad reality, and it happen. So what we can do, even though that's not it happen, but the number not like high, so we know they try for condemn generally the police, not just small percentage of the bad one, then they give the good one, then bad name. So what we can do, we try for we engage, like I said, our partners, we engage with the head where we can organize sometimes training for these police officers, and then when SF gets events then where they need lawyers in expertise, we can go there and give us a few expertise and make them no say that's no correct. And if they complain and they reach to we, you wait for protect we woman them and ugal picking na yourself the perpetrators violence against them, then we can take them up to the superior them.
Okay, so in the whole, I know say you know a lawyer, experienced one for that matter, benevolent one. How life just look like for lawyers, not a lawyer generally, lawyers as the organization. How life look for una generally over these years, because somebody send a text say then you know even know say una still there na passive and state. How life look for una organization generally going forward from those days where we get until and join them, we then start the business to date, just in a kingdom, justice. So how life day now? How na see am?
Well, I go tell you say lawyers don't go. Lawyers don't go, and we impact don't be felt far and wide. That I can tell you. This person say it don't not even know self, so we still did it. Means say it be no say we did it because we don't dey around for so long, because so many organizations they can come and then within 5, 6, 7 years and then we know you from there again. But lawyers has been going strong for 28 years. Yes. Women say and not so easy thing for outside woman and the normal for the push justice where we not get access to funds better and all of that. So we don't try. We found in members them, I just them outside and they God bless them, and I just them will be proud of the work where we do. We just the build on a foundation where they don't lay. So and where we have the bill, we have the try for left, we have your legacy. So the next generation of women they will come, go meet greater work where we don't do and continue on. I'm just like what we do with what they found the members and do for it.
So it's so interesting that the number, I know say physically it don't go
yes, of course,
into
definitely.
hundreds and all the rest of it.
Yes,
how una they manage a situation of 100% women where we sabia woman in this on a Sierra Leone context, where woman they outside and they the dynamics is so wonderful and all this. How una able manage that situation in this phase of celebration? And we can talk about the 19 days, the 16 days of activism briefly before they close. But how wanna manage for able to get this interesting group together up to this time?
Well, we all get one shared goal. We now for protect women in our society. I mean, we all basically don't tire with we've been looked at the lesser version of a male counterpart. Say on a good at certain things then pass we. So we shared goal. Now for tap violence against women, make we get equality, make we get the social justice space, let it be a level playing field for we all. So I think that's shared goal, the drive we, it's a driving force. And most of we just want to give back to society. Some of them lawyers, they will start lawyers, we don't look up to them, they don't inspire we. So it is our turn for inspire the next generation of women them. So those things, I just know that they keep we going and keep we bond stronger. And trust me, even though we number like really large, you attend with AGM, right? You see the unity among members them. We get an election, not people like yourself who get election. It was so peaceful. It was a beautiful event. That now for the tell you say, when women them make up their mind for team up for something better the commodity. So now that's make I want to let the country and the world as like and embrace women them. Let the man they look we as partners in development. And when we all come together and put on Salone and the world go before.
Okay, before we close now, we'll talk about this 16 days of activism inside just 1 minute, and just tell me how would they start and how would they go within these 16 days?
Okay, so 16 days of activism, we know say the violence against women. So now make we get 16 days where they talk about all the forms of violence that against women.
So you mean each day go get your own theme, you get your own
activity?
No,
now one theme. The one theme now unite, to end digital violence against women and girls. Them.
Okay, this
because
year.
yes, this
so
year,
that you mean at the digital space?
Yes, because the violence against women and now it don't feel like it don't shift from physical now. It don't go digital because we see so much.
When you say digital, you mean to say use the mobile phone, the internet?
Yes, technology.
Okay, because woman can post something, man can post something, they admire him. But when woman does likewise,
yes, not different thing, exactly. Especially famous women, especially politicians, them activists, them journalists, them young women, them we want for giving voice in society. They go just also like this come we want for cancel boku, just try for bully them online, just try for harass them online. Now one woman go tell me say we open a Facebook, from where you open begin use Facebook, where you open it, and I don't see some form of sexual harassment message na phone or na inbox.
Okay.
So this year the theme na for end digital violence against all women and girls.
Okay. So Fambul, you will be the watch with plenty thank you. Remember say the wise word for today, they say push yonder better pass empty bed. And it come up from L.W.Y.E.R.S Johnson.
Okay, before we close, the 16 days of activism, lawyers get so many events we don't put together. So one, this week na the media we dey engage. Next week we get for go na them school them because we want for catch them young. Then can say not to give old dog new name, but we want for give the new one them new name so they go take. So when we catch them young, then grow up with them values, then they what's they know. They're not going there in the place for perpetrators, but in the older men that they perpetrate now. So next week we go to the schools them and tell them about the theme whether for end digital violence because they school picking they all get phone. Most of this violence and themselves the perpetrator against their woman counterparts them. And then with the climax song with a walk, L.W.Y.E.R.S on the 13th of December, even though the...
Or it's like say you go for come back and can talk about that L.W.Y.E.R.S in details.
No problem.
And we'll give you more questions.
No problem. But people are just aware, so we get these activities lined up for 16 days of activism.
Okay, plenty thank you to you and plenty thank you to L.W.Y.E.R.S Johnson. We say push you under better pass empty bid. And plenty thank you to the production team, Abubakar Sidiki Kama, Moaji Kama, Joseph Kanu, Abubakar Kama, and also Ali Alpha Mansari. Plenty thank you to you. We watch the program. Remember, say, AMAZE TV channel 32 get plenty of activities then today also, where you will able to interact with we and get yourself a better day. For me, Kevin Lamin Lamdo, thank you for watching AMAZE Television Focus Salone.
Talk and browse. The more you talk, the more data you get. If you talk for 1 minute QCell to QCell they give you 5 megabytes. And na the same way when you make international call. For check you daily data bonus, dial *303# or call 111 for more information.
QCell Salone Pride.
You're watching AMAZE Television.